had a talk an hour ago, and Chuy is going to be helping us with PM stuff around comms. So one of the main things, I think Chuy is going to be leading the weekly communications. That was the one that you're already leading. The community call, and giving updates for the comms. And then also, like, occasionally we'll be both doing this call, or him or I, or whatever. And he's going to also be engaged in the coordination repo, as well as the content production distribution as well. He's going to give a hand on that. So yeah, just want to give you an update. I'm from that. Chuy, do you want to start with this one, since you added a couple of agenda items at the beginning?
Yeah, sure. Should we start with intentions, distractions, just to get a sense of it? Okay. So I'll start. My intentions for today is so probably like lead at least a part of this working group. Catch up with everyone regarding the content and distribution proposal. Also go through some of the ideas we've been having this past week, and just get a general sense of any needs that any of you guys have, especially us stewardess. And no distractions today, and I'll pass it to Meta Verde.
Hello. I am limiting my meetings every week, so my intention is to focus on the comms call, and my distraction is it's a beautiful sunny day outside, and I will pass to Tam.
My intention is to be more like Meta Verde and have fewer meetings and focus on them. My intention is to hear what's going on in comms. Like, what's going on? So much is happening now. It's really exciting. And I feel like I hear little bits and pieces, but this is what this call is for, so we can all synchronize on it. And my distraction is, this is my 7th straight hour of meetings, and I have 3 more till the end of my day. So I'm just like, brain overload right now. But I'm here and I'm present. And I will pass to Nate.
I'm really sorry, Tam. That's a lot of meetings. I don't think I could do that. My intentions are to get caught up with everything that's going on with the communications. Been working on SEO stuff, so I'm really excited to update you all on that. My distractions, I don't currently have any, other than I'm drinking coffee and getting my morning started. So yeah, I'll pass to Zep.
Can't hear you, Zeptimus.
Oh, sorry. My intentions is like to sing with you guys, see what's going on in here. Maybe it's somewhere I can support, and no distractions. Passing to Craig.
Yeah, hello. Intentions, like everyone, just to catch up and see what needs help, what I can do, and distractions are actually pretty limited right now. So yeah, don't know who's left. Marco.
Yeah, and I think Libby. So Libby, want to go first?
Sure. Hey, my intentions are to, I was talking to Tam about the communications around the hatch, so maybe to hear updates from what everyone is thinking and try to also give some ideas, if it makes sense. And distractions is that I'm having lunch, eating a really good aioli pasta, and I'll pass to Griff.
My intention is to shill MVV and hatch hatch config dashboard, and then and hang out. And then my distractions, I want to be eating aioli pasta. I'll pass it to Marco.
Thank you. I was just taking notes. My intentions go through the agenda and also discussing all topics you added to the agenda right now. That's basically it. Distractions, none. I'm cool. And back to you, Chuy. We have like a couple of items in our agenda that you added at the top, so maybe you want to start with those first. You're muted. Yeah, okay.
Okay, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay, got it. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's start with the we have meeting on last week was Nate, Ivy, Derdas, and me. We went through some of the stuff with the current SEO issues that we have. So, would you like to jump on that, Nate?
Yeah. So we're looking at. We wanted to first meet up and just kind of evaluate the SEO at the current state and kind of evaluate it and see where we needed to start. And so we looked at our keywords list and decided that we wanted to start from scratch because the keyword list, we did have kind of lack context for what those words were searched for and all of that. And so right now we are doing a new search for a new keyword bank, and we're just going to keep a keyword bank list up to date. Our first priority is going to be our medium, just to optimize that. And then we're going to set plans for Twitter, social media, and the website after that, and just have a kind of a task force to knock this out and set up the infrastructure for it and embed it within the content distribution process. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We will have another 2 sessions this week on Thursday and Friday, and we're going to just hack away at this until it's done. So, but yeah, and if you're wanting to join or have some input on it, please join us. I will send an invite.
Thank you, Nate. We were actually talking about this in the Commons Swarm yesterday. We were talking about that this swarm might have some other like keyword suggestions and stuff like that, because they deal more with OneHive and all of this. So if you are in a working group that has like these same needs, or you might have like some input on additional keywords, please let us know so that we can include it and target as many related audiences as possible. So next thing is the Twells presentation.
Can I comment one thing in the SEO?
Yes.
I think it would be interesting, like if someone, I mean, we decide what we want to communicate, and then we have these keywords, and I could add them on every YouTube video to have it even more. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think eventually that's going to be the plan, is to include it on the videos as well. So basically, we just want to have all of our content when it is produced and published, that we have these keywords available to everyone, and that they can include it within the content itself, and making sure that there's a process for you at YouTube. This is how you do it. This is the most optimal way to include these keywords within the titles and the SEO descriptions.
Thanks.
Hey Nate, this is Craig. Is that a calendar invite, or how can I join the next round of that?
Yes, I can send out if you want to DM me, I can send out a calendar invite if you're interested in joining, and I will send it to you. So it'll be Thursday at 10 a.m.
You just need an
PST.
email or something?
Yeah.
Can we add it to the TEC calendar?
I can add it to the TEC calendar.
Yeah, maybe there's somebody who might just jump on, who might see it on the calendar and think, they can share their SEO stuff, expertise.
Yeah, definitely. And it's been great having a bunch of people and getting all the different perspectives as far as experience. So thank you.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my computer today. Okay, so Twells presentation. I don't know if everyone is aware of this, but Metaverde introduced us to Twells, and he's helping out with a really nice presentation for just I think that it's for newcomers in general, but it can also help with like different levels of like understanding of the TEC. So he's gonna present us with a proposal this week, and we'll probably have something to show you for the next working group session, and also like any input that you might have is just one of those things that the more people get give us like some notes and feedback, the better the result there will be. And also, we were thinking about adapting this presentation to some kind of like landing page or something that people can come inside and just get the basic stuff. So yeah, we'll keep you posted about that. Also, following through with some of the issues that we had in the board. I saw Mount Banu's video with like some interviews and some of these stuff that is going to help out with Hatch. So I still have to follow through with him to see like if when can this be delivered. I know that it has been around for like some sprints, but it's also like a very difficult to gather like all of these like different interviews. So we'll be we'll be on top of that because it's some content that is gonna help us a lot. I'm sorry, Marco, can you talk about the next point, the YouTube thing that the stewards need to review?
Yeah, sure. So, all right, thanks, Chuy, for the update on Mount Manu's video and all the stuff before. I just posted on the stewards channel the YouTube working goal blurbs that Mitch drafted. So please, all stewards, review those. They're basically taken off from your manifestos, and those will be published on our YouTube channel. I just want to make sure that you give it another pass, review those, thumbs up, comment, or whatever, edit that document directly so we can finalize that and close the issue.
Cool. I love it. It's also on our agenda for the stewards call tomorrow. I think one of the important things to make sure that all of the stewards are aware of is there's 2.3 billion users on YouTube. So this is a really huge amplification for our TEC. So we want to be really strategic with how we describe each of the working groups to ensure that the eyeballs, the new eyeballs that will actually see our descriptions, see what we want them to see.
Thanks, Dan. Okay, so next I just want to mention that, hold on a second. I can't answer this call. Just the content and distribution repo is a separate repo where we handle all the content production and distribution stuff. So I just want to one more time encourage everybody to use that board. And like if there's any content needs to be produced or whatever communications needs you have in regards to the content, please go to that board and create a new issue under ideas and requests. Just wanted to emphasize that a little bit. And the next thing is the GitBook. And Livia, I reached out to you regarding that Anna wanted to contribute to the GitBook, editing, reviewing, updating, and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to ask you maybe on this call if there's anything specific on the GitBook that needs to be done, or how should we approach this?
Yeah, I have a call with her tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And I feel like one good thing to do would read things and put links where links are needed.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some pieces that need to be like that more content needs to go in there. But yeah, I think this is one easy thing that a lot of people can contribute to. Like adding links.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what about the whole structure of the GitBook? Is that also something we should think about?
Yeah, I'm open to feedback on it. I have been doing very like, I don't know, like 20 minutes a day or something on GitBook. And maybe these sessions can be like open and we can have a daily lookout into it, if that makes sense.
Okay, so basically you're talking with Anna tomorrow and you're gonna pass this information over to her, so I can consider that handled by you?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. All right. So let me just add a note here. Next item on the agenda was someone wanted to talk about communications around the hatch content. Who was that? Nate, was that you? No, who was that?
I mean, I don't know who said it, but yeah, I second it.
Yeah. I just took the note and I did not.
It was Livia. And if she's not there, I can take it on.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. What was the topic?
The communication around the hatch.
Oh, right. Do you want to, I can talk after you, Griff.
I like the other direction. I'll fill in your.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Tim today about going harder on the narrative of your economy, your choice. I think it has such a huge branding potential, and we already have a few memes about it, and it's something we can start working on the presentation of this as like, we are available, we have so much information, we have so much availability to answer any questions, to talk to anyone, more than I think any other project has done. This like openly reaching out to the larger ecosystem. And even from the MVV process, for example, like that comment from Pat, for example, that we talk so much about, like, oh, is this theater? Like, what is the purpose of having this open? I think one huge thing that we can promote on is the fact that we are doing so much work in the background for it to be open in case anyone wants to engage. So it's almost like it puts the action on the hands of the people. Like, if you're curious, you have something to engage with. If you're motivated, you have something to engage with, and you can understand in an easy way what is the process of launching a DAO.
I have nothing to add. Perfect.
All right. Thanks, Livy. I just shared in the comms channel the epic that's for the hatch content, which has a short description Tam provided, and there are a couple of more comments and suggestions from Nate and from Mitch. And you may want to take a look at this epic basically, and then see how, like, comment on that one, how we can structure this campaign and break it up into several issues that we can, I don't know, ideally maybe, have this epic prepared. I'm very optimistic this week, right? And so then maybe, I don't know, maybe plan it for. I mean, obviously we need it sooner than later. So yeah, just take a look at this epic. Leave your comments there, suggestions, and if you have anything more, any ideas and suggestions during this call, please go.
I just want to say two things.
Go ahead, Tam.
The first thing is Congratulations, everyone, on the excellent communication in this issue. It's so fucking awesome. It's so awesome to see. Like, I think all of the comments are great. I haven't had a chance to reply only because of I just haven't. I will.
Calls and stuff. Yeah,
but like, it's just been so informative to see the direction. Like, you guys are nailing it here. I just wanted to say that. And then the second thing is, my feeling is that there just probably needs to be like a hack session on Hatcher campaigns. Like, pull a few people in, spend 2 hours, and just like nail through creating the plan for, and the what is it called? The scaffolding for a few different pieces. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's work that might be better done in sync than async.
Yeah, sure. Nate, anything to add here? You wanted to speak about this as well?
No, I agree with Tim on that. I think that getting a good understanding and breaking it down into smaller issues and making sure that those issues are assigned to people. I know people kind of are adverse to content creation, but if anybody's interested in actually writing these pieces, I think we should get on that and make sure that we have something ready for the hatch before it happens, and just execute on the distribution aspect. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like most of this is the content is the hatch per config dashboard. I mean, and just centering around that as much as we can and guiding people through using it and making it easier to use. We've been doing a lot of QA this month, but that is like, we can, I think it'd be more powerful instead of having lots of content, like we can have lots of things funneling people to this dashboard. Memes are great, but like, it's pretty simple. It's your economy, your choice. Hey, design your economy and then vote on the designs, like that's make the choice, design your economy and make the choice. And it's just like, we just hammer it home, get it out there and see how many retweets we can get, and then we'll have all these submissions and we'll start voting. I mean, well, technically we've already started. I will say that Comms has scored some more time because we found some bugs in how things are being calculated right now in the params. So hopefully we'll have those all fixed by tomorrow or Thursday. And then so anyone who submitted params will have to resubmit, unfortunately. But it's super easy to resubmit. You can just hit that, like, there's a link that auto-fills your parameters. So it won't be bad, but we definitely can't really start. I'm going to have an initial param party on Thursday, right before our community call. So that would probably be the time to actually start submitting parameters for yourselves. But either way, I don't think, I hope that we don't try to go big, making like 3 blog posts or something. We just need to make sure people can use this awesome tool.
So are you saying you'd prefer like a lot of small pieces of content being distributed more frequently?
Yeah, or more like, oh my God, will these guys stop talking about enabling people to design their own economies? I get it. Your economy, your choice. Your economy, your choice. I get it. That's where I want to be. I want to see people be like, oh, I'm sick of hearing about how the token engineering commons lets people choose their own economy. Boring.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and also like for that reason, we need this campaign properly planned and all these small pieces of content, created. We basically want to talk about the hatch. We want to talk about all that stuff, and yeah. So, Mitch, sorry, Tam, you want to say something?
Yeah. I guess I'll just add the other thing is like, build excitement, like the exciting pieces, I put 10 days, 5 days, 0 days, but it's also like, maybe it's like 15 days, 2 weeks, 10 days, 5 days, it's here, like just get people like really excited that it's happening, and then it's happening, and then get them to, to act, to the call to action.
I love that idea, Tam.
Yeah, I think we can make lots of really great memes for all that stuff, just like blasting it.
Yeah, Mitch, I just wanted to ask you, since I see you were assigned, you're the signee of this epic. Not sure why, or you added yourself. Just wanted to ask you, would you be willing to take the lead on like organizing this hack sesh maybe, or should we look for someone else?
To organize the hack session?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
No worries. I mean, like, or you just coordinate this issue or something. I mean, Chuy, you can also step in there.
I wanted to follow it. I assigned myself so that I could just have it show up on my radar.
Got it.
Everything.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, got it. Anyway, any volunteers to take on coordinating this epic?
Actually, like I wanted to see if maybe this could work well with the idea of and also I wanted to see what all of you think, but regarding like articles and just content in general, I was thinking of maybe starting with like one-on-one sessions, but eventually I wanted to see if there was interest to start like kind of like a workshop for content, and maybe this could have this same function that we're looking for the content and distribution, and just in general, just people that have content in general. Like if it's like from a meme to a Medium article, just know that there's like an assigned space during the week where people can come in and just like bounce their ideas.
I really like that. I really like the idea of like a content workshop on a weekly basis. I really like that idea, and I hope I can come sometimes too.
Okay, I'll write it down because I don't know what's wrong with my Google Docs today, but it keeps like disconnecting.
No worries, Joe. I took all the notes.
Oh.
I updated the agenda with the notes. No worries. All right. So Chuy, does that mean you're going to take the lead on coordinating this issue, this epic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let me assign that in the board.
I'm going to assign you. So.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
Mitch already unassigned himself. Thank you, Mitch. All right. Tam, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, just from the perspective of the issues, it's one, like if you're assigned to it, that means everyone's going to come to you to find out what the status is. So if it's like one assignee, one issue, and if you're assigned to it, it means that you're the person who's accountable to make sure it gets done. Even if it's not you doing it, you might have other people that are helping and doing advice process with other people. But if you're assigned to it, like you're making sure that issue gets closed.
Yeah, and for that reason, since like this is an epic, like we will hold Chuy accountable for actually having this epic be completed, but the issues that will be listed inside this epic will have other assignees. So it's not like Chuy will write the content or something like that. I don't know, but he's just gonna make sure that everything is like in place and gets done. All right, cool. Anything else anyone wants to add regarding this or feedback, suggestions, comments? All right.
Okay, so oh, it's happening again.
Sorry, Chuy, you were saying something?
Yeah, it's just I'm not able to update this, but well, do you want to go through the dash grid?
I don't think that there's much value in going to the dashboard right now because we're going to remove a lot of stuff thanks to some more QA. I want to praise Tam and Nate and Craig for supporting so much QA and giving us so much feedback. We're going to remove cultural build tribute completely. It's just going to disappear because it's too confusing and it's not necessary. And there's just so much that's going to change that I would say that let's go over it on Thursday.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone else have any pending stuff that they want to add to the agenda?
Yeah, I dropped something at the end of the agenda. I don't, and this is probably, it might have gone out and I just haven't seen, but have we shared the How to Become a Hatcher article that Griff posted on the forum?
I'm not sure we did that.
Yeah, maybe it's something that I think it was outside of the I think it was not on the Zen Hub board, and that's why maybe it didn't hit our process. But just to say, maybe we can like tweet it and, you know, share it on different channels.
Sorry, did it end up on Ivy's Twitter schedule? Do you happen to know that?
I did ask her to add it.
Okay.
But I don't know where it is. I haven't checked on where it is when it's going out. But also like Discord channels, like, you know, friendly groups. I don't know. Telegram.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey, Nate, what do you think? This could be a good opportunity to just see what the distribution process, you know, what we have on the list. You know, maybe take this piece from from here to the distribution and throughout the pipeline.
Yeah, I think I saw it in the last couple of days, the How to Be a Hatcher document, but has it been published anywhere?
Yeah, it's published on the forum.
It is published, okay, on the forum.
I'm going to try to get the link and drop it in our agenda.
Yeah, definitely. Did you want it just linked to the forum then? For the distribution aspect, or do you want us to publish it through Medium or anything else?
I'm thinking maybe we want to tweet it out, and maybe we want to share it with groups that would be interested in being a TEC hatcher. So, you know, other, like, just put on the radar of other, I'm not really sure actually. This is where the distribution strategy is like.
Yeah, right now we have compiled a list of TE communities, and I was going to talk to you about if you had any extra ones that I don't know of in terms of like the hatchers that we do have and where they come from. Or if they're participating in any existing projects from the Hatcher Outreach Working Group. But I'd have to look at that. I know that you have a document somewhere on that, but I'm not sure exactly where that is. So I will find that and see if I can add those to my list and start a distribution campaign for that article.
Yeah, for that list, it's mainly the trusted seed, you know, and then people that have recommended other people have been sort of added to that list as that list grows, and then some ideas around specific groups. I can drop that list to you too if it's helpful to have a look through, but it's a little messy. It's more like just tracking when we're reaching out to people, and there's not too much information. Sometimes it's just a name or just a Discord handle, but definitely have a look at it.
Okay, and so it's not something that you collected during the Hatcher outreach process. Like it's not, you know, if they're working on a particular project, it's not something you would have recorded.
It may not be in that spreadsheet. That spreadsheet is really just tracking like people and dates and status. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. But yes, you can put me down for that issue, Marco.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we need to create a new issue. Also, we got distribution of Z's article, so we can like maybe close these two issues at once. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you provided a link for this. Great. Thank you, Tam. I'm just going to add this right away to the board so we don't forget it. All right. That's all from our agenda. We're done. We're done with the agenda. Party time.
Good work.
I guess okay.
Thanks.
So one thing to add, while we're waiting for the hatch, the hatch config dashboard to be tight, we are doing a major vote. Like, we have 3 MVVs. That one Carlos just posted, number 13, number 14, or number 14, number 15, number 16. We decided to get rid of titles. We don't know who authored them, and it's super cool. So how do we get people to start voting on token log and choose the final mission vision values? Anyone got ideas?
Keep promoting them during working group sessions. So I think just kind of get it out there, and then maybe distribution can do something around tweeting it out or doing it.
It would be really good to get the CSAC token holders, the people, they have a lot of voting power. Simon De La Rouvier, Michael Zargum, Trent McConaughey, Luke, specifically targeting this specific group of token engineers who have a lot of CSAC tokens. Dude, they can basically pick this, right? So now, of course, then there's Zeptimus and Santi, the whales of the impact hours. Like, they also can basically pick this. So I think we can get the impact hour people. I'm not so worried about that. Like you said, working groups and all this, we'll get to hear what our Zeptimus and Santi, our impact hour overlords, decide, but I don't know about the C-Stack token holders.
What about DM them? Like, you DM Luke, I mean, you know them, so you're a friend of them, so you just...
I like it.
I did DM a bunch of people for the first for the first session. I wonder if it's annoying to DM again. And most of them did respond, so it was effective. But then,
if you DM them once, just Livia, it'd be amazing to DM them again. I'll DM some people too, but you already DM'd them once and they probably had an excuse for not voting. Now there's 3 of them, and it's their economy, their choice. So,
did you just say the runoff was anonymous?
The runoff is relatively anonymous. Juan Carlos posted all 3.
do you think it's worth to send a common stack type of quick newsletter for Trusted Seed members?
Definitely. That is another great idea. Everyone with C-Stack token holders has a say in this. All the C-Stack token holders have a say in this. So,
Yeah, I think the email that we had, the C-Stack score that was sent to us, was really awesome. And maybe we can create content for that and maybe have Common Stack send it out to their email list.
Livia, can you remind us the exact end date where the MVV will be decided?
Next Tuesday, I think it's the 27th, right? A week from now.
At the end of the SoftGov call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A bit of a change of subject. Is this a good place for us to talk about the next steps for the onboarding journey fix? Because Vi is here, and Marco's here, and Griff, you're here, so maybe this is a good spot to see what needs to be done next.
Sure.
So the new onboarding site is ready. I'll drop a link in comms, and like I got a little bit feedback from Marco, and there's some design tweaks that are to be done on that and make it compatible with mobile phones. Let me just drop.
And Tam, did you also want to talk about the stuff that Katie is doing? With onboarding?
The onboarding journey?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll present to the stewards tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything comms related so much. Maybe it's worth mentioning here too, in terms of like the Hatcher campaign stuff. As we're thinking about Hatcher campaign, we're thinking about having a role for Hatcher relations, for lack of a better word. So, you know, I don't know if I was on the Discord for Faye when they went live, and there was just like a lot of stuff. And if that happens to us, where there's a lot of people who's, you know, like suddenly, like, I'd like there to be somebody who's like thought about how to respond to a lot of the feedback from Discord, who has like ready messages for how to sort of communicate with the hatchers as we're going live, and during their hatch duration process too.
Mhm.
So it's starting to look like that's probably going to be Katie. So maybe it'd be also good if she could be involved with some of the discussions around the Hatcher campaigns that we're doing too, just to sort of keep that thread going throughout the Hatch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, the website looks really cool, 5IV. Yeah, I think it's a great first start. It looks like it's working, at least. So it's utilitarian. But yeah, I'm sure Marco had some good suggestions. What's the plan for the rollout, I guess? Like, do we have a link? I guess there's like some little details, right? Like, what is the actual link going to be, and these sorts of things. Any predictions on when it can be done?
I think there was an initial discussion somewhere that we were going to have a subdomain for it, like discord.tcommons.org or something like that. So we could do that. We could just change the domain name of my on where I am deploying this. And if we needed to, how many people are we expecting this to handle in an hour? Like, should I deploy this to somewhere better than Heroku? I think Heroku can handle it, but like if needed, I can deploy this to Google Cloud Platform or somewhere other than that.
What stat were you looking for? Like, how many people per hour?
Yeah, like is it like going to be very intensive? Like, I don't think we're getting like more than 100 people signing up in an hour.
No.
Right? Yes, yeah, then I think Heroku will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna be like the invasion of people like in 1 hour or like in 5 minutes. I mean, although we'd love to, right? But but I think it can handle that. And also, like right now, we also updated the join the community page or join us page. So Christopher is deploying this one. So we will have like one page for showing our aura or all our resources and channels, be it Discord, GitBook, GitHub, the forum, and all this stuff, YouTube, Medium. And then from there, people will have a clear overview of like all the resources, and they can from there join Discord or a forum or elsewhere. So yeah, that's for that part. I think for the onboarding through our website or through our other channels. I have nothing to add on that. Anyone else? Nope. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about?
I guess I would just say one thing. People are still having trouble getting in often. And I mentioned this to Tam, and she wasn't aware of this, so maybe other people are. But I believe if you give people a link to any random Discord room, it's not going to work very well for them. they'll get some weird error or something and they get lost. So if you do give links to people, make sure it's from the Start Here page, and that should really smooth out the onboarding process.
Yeah, and once we have the either the subdomain or whatever this like one link will be, I think like we're probably gonna have to update all our, wherever we publish, like join our Discord or whatever those links will be, need to be updated. So basically, this journey for them, the Discord journey for them, will then basically start on that page, and they're just gonna go through that CAPTCHA, and then they will land at a Start Here, and then the Start Here has already a bunch of has the welcoming message, and there's the other stuff there. One more thing, why since you're on the call here, what was the channel where we pinned the message for working groups and all that kind of stuff? Can you recall that? Was that
for what? For working groups, I think.
For the for the working groups.
I think the working groups pin the messages in the working group channels.
Hold on a second. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna take a look at this and then get back to you. Okay. All right. That's all from the today's agenda.